Hejsan, my name is Stephen McConey, and from now on I'll be posting occasional videos here on the Swedish blog at transparent.com about Sweden and the Swedish language. I'm actually from the US state of New Hampshire, but I've lived in Sweden for quite a while, so I've got tons to share with you. On top of that, many of my Swedish friends living in Sweden have offered to take part in the videos for a first-hand perspective on their native country, culture, and language. Here with us today is Daniella N. Hey Daniella.
Hey Steve, and hello to everyone else. My name is Daniella N. My birthday is the 19th of October 1990, making me almost 20 years of age. I live in Uppsala, Sweden, and I've just graduated from gymnasiet, the Swedish secondary school, and I'll soon continue studying at universitetet, or university.
Wow, I bet you're excited for that. So now that you've introduced yourself in English, can you explain how to say these expressions in Swedish?
Sure. First, how to say hello. The typical word for this is hej. However, there are a few other common hello phrases as well that are worth learning. Hejsan, tja, tjena, tjenare, and hallå. There are probably more that are used throughout Sweden, but these are the most common introductory words in Uppsala and Stockholm.
Hey Daniela.
Tjena. Next, we want to say our names. There are two main phrases you can use in this case. One is jag heter, and the other is mitt namn är. So in conversation, Steve could say
Jag heter Steve.
And I could say och mitt namn är Daniella. To say your birthday, say jag är född den, and then the date in ordinal form such as 1st, 8th or 25th, followed by the name of the month. If you so choose, say the year after it. If you were born in the 1900s, say 1900, and then the last two digits of the year. So all of this in my case would be said as jag är född den 19 oktober 1990. Keep in mind that the word är, which is the present form of the verb vara, to be, is always in present tense in this phrase. You say jag är född, not jag var född. If you prefer to just say your age instead of your birthday, say jag är, which means I am, then the number of years you've lived, followed by år, or years. Jag är 19 år. You may leave out the word år if you wish, or you can add the word for old, gammal, after your age plus år. In other words, it's fine to say jag är 19 och jag är 19 år gammal as well. Finally, I'll teach you to say where you live. The phrase in Swedish is jag bor i, as in jag bor i Uppsala i Sverige. That means I live in Uppsala, Sweden. Steve would say
Jag bor i New Hampshire i USA.
So, here's my entire introduction in Swedish. Hejsan! Jag heter Daniella och jag bor i Uppsala i Sverige. Jag är född den 19 oktober 1990. Så jag är 19 år gammal.
Wow, thanks for the informative Swedish lesson, Daniela. Now everyone can practice the new phrases they've learned through this video. To everyone viewing, be sure to pay close attention to the pronunciation of Swedish words in this video. When I first started learning Swedish, I could read a little, but understand almost nothing because I hadn't learned proper pronunciation, so I couldn't make the connection between the words I read and the words I heard. This is the beginning of a new series of video entries, so we will be saying the Swedish words slowly so you can pick them up. But later on in the series, we will begin to say the older phrases a little bit faster when used, to make you able to pick them up more easily when spoken quickly, which is how native speakers tend to speak. So let's say goodbye to Daniela and let her know it was nice to meet her.
Trevligt att träffas. Och kul att ses. The first one is slightly more formal than the second, but in Swedish culture both are fine in most cases.
Trevligt att träffas, Daniela.
Detsamma, hejdå!
Hejdå! Tune in next week and there might just be another video waiting for you here on the Transparent Language Swedish blog with more useful Swedish terms for you to pick up and use on your travels to Sweden or with other people who speak the language. In the future, I also intend to include other aspects of the modern and traditional cultures of Sweden, as well as Swedish societal and political views as presented by native Swedes. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon for our next video. Hejdå!